How's it going, everyone? My name is Nate and welcome back to another video. Today is the end of the year but beginning of the year because I'm late video of my Cental Vaccum system. I try to do this video once a year of a kind of, or not a review. I'm still in review mode because I've made so many videos recently and they're being posted right now, now that I have my new computer. End of the year overview and empty of this vacuum cleaner. I try to do this once a year to do a checkup on how this vacuum cleaner is doing. I replace empty the canister every 6 months, which is twice a year. And the last time it got emptied was July 6th, and it is now January 12th or 13th, I think. I can't remember the date. January 13th. So it is definitely due for a emptying. So I think let's get it on with. Let's go. I need to get some air filters and yeah, let's get started. So, if you were wondering, if you're watching this video, I told you a while back, you guys, that I was going to be starting to use DaVinci Resolve because it's a free software. I still haven't done that yet, but I am giving iMovie a try. So, I can give iMovie the best chance of making some really nice videos before I switch over to DaVinci Resolve completely. The reason I'm trying DaVinci Resolve a few months ago was because I wanted to start editing on my Windows computer because I didn't know I'd fully want to buy a Mac yet. But now that I have my Mac, I'm thinking I'm going to edit on iMovie for a couple of videos. Maybe this video is going to be edited on DaVinci Resolve. I don't know. I have to decide that, but right now iMovie seems to be the easiest. It's quick and easy. I can put videos together like that, have some pretty nice editing. I mean, you guys saw my MacBook Pro video. That was completely edited in iMovie, and I was using some weird panning shots and whatnot, so it's totally possible to make iMovie feel like Premiere Pro, or Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro. You get the idea. So that's why I am editing all my videos currently in iMovie. Okay, let's get these air filters pumped up, and I need to go get the vacuum cleaner from upstairs, so we'll do that first. Okay, so I have everything set up. I got the vacuum cleaner. I got the trash bag. One thing I'm going to absolutely need to do is that cloth filter that's in the top part of the bag that clips onto the side. That will absolutely need to be cleaned perfectly, because if you guys didn't know, we lost our first cat about a few months ago, and we are already scheduled to have new cats. We're going to adopt new cats, so happy as can be, but sad that both of our other cats have passed. I need to make sure this vacuum cleaner is absolutely clean, so when the new cats come, they don't smell any of the old cats. I know it doesn't matter because the vacuum cleaner's in the basement, but when moving stuff around and moving trash around and yada yada yada, they can still smell it. So I need to make sure this vacuum cleaner is absolutely clean. I'm gonna, in the summer, after we get the cats, I'm gonna take the bucket outside and wash it. I know it's not a stainless steel bucket, it's just completely like sheet metal and whatever not. So I'll have to be really careful, but I will take a moist paper towel to the entire inside of the vacuum cleaner so at least that part is clean. And then I'm gonna take that cloth filter out to the shop and use the shop vac on it to make sure it's absolutely clean. Can't wash it though, it's not washproof. In the perfect world, I would really want to replace this unit. This unit is over 25 years old, or actually it is almost 25 years old, and the bearing in that motor has really had enough of its life, but we're just going to continue using it until it's dead. The hose and the wand and stuff should really be replaced because that just has so many tears and rips and whatever not. So that all needs to be replaced. but not today, because ordering a new hose and wand set costs like $700, which isn't very cheap. Before you could order one for like $500, but obviously inflation prices, building and whatnot, yada yada yada, it's gotten a lot more expensive, so we're just going to continue using it until it dies. I will be cleaning the power head though, so hopefully I'll get a video footage of that. It probably won't be today because I got a lot of other things I need to do on my to-do list today, so I'm just going to start cleaning the vacuum cleaner and do a time lapse. So, time lapse, baby! Kenmore 700 is still alive, by the way. I hate it because it doesn't have a great seal, but my mom doesn't care. Hey Dad, I'm using your earbuds because I couldn't find mine. I only need them for like maybe 30 seconds though, not even. Got a pretty good vibration to it. It's pretty much on its last legs. Hello, I am back. I need to clean this a little bit further with this vacuum cleaner since the vacuum cleaner in the shop isn't very, doesn't have a lot of airflow. The bag probably needs to be emptied, or the bucket or whatever, so I'm just gonna clean it with this thing. Is a ring right here that wraps around the entire vacuum cleaner. That's the ring that this thing is supposed to sit in, so that's how it's supposed to go back in. I'm going to try to do that now. You have to kind of feel for it. It takes a while. And then get about maybe halfway and don't let the side where the grabber is hook yet. That's the sound you want to hear, where it slaps in and it's right in. Now the poof sound that means you know it's really in there when you let go. You can pull on it enough that it won't move. And if you give it a nice tug, she ain't going nowhere. Alright, let's put that bucket back on. I have the hose plugged in the upstairs or main hallway, the one that we use the most. And I have it stretched all the way out so there's as much airflow moving as possible. It is not as loud with the muffler in it, but I don't want to be staying next to it while it's running because it is pretty loud. So I have an inlet open. Let's give it a shot. That is what it's supposed to sound like. Now you can tell that this is how loud it's supposed to be. As you can tell, I'm talking at a normal volume. And you see the bearing noise just went away because the motor's getting hot. That is what it's supposed to sound like. It seems to be reviving itself. After a bit, the motor noise goes away permanently, which is hilarious, but yeah, so this is how loud it's supposed to be, but you could tell that bearing noise was a little weird. So I'm gonna go shut it off now. There you go. Unit has been emptied. Dang, it is 2025. How is that even possible? Okay, so here's the hose that was sitting out here. I'm gonna take this thing off. If I can get it to come off. There we go. I'm gonna turn the unit on and here's how it sounds. Oh yeah. That's got a lot of suction. That is some... Oh yeah. That is some wicked suction now. That was sticking to my hand pretty good, so I call it a success. Okay, so here's the power head in question. It needs to be taken apart and cleaned. One thing I will have to check is the wires and make sure they're like not all corroded and whatnot, and make sure these are all nicely in place. This does wiggle a little, but again, I'm trying to keep this thing as best as possible, so I have the tools here. I have a flathead and Phillips head screwdriver. I don't remember exactly how to take this thing apart, so I'm gonna have to look up the video that I looked at last time, but I know this front cover snaps free this plastic cover here. This plastic cover isn't in all the way anyway, so it doesn't matter, but yeah, so that, I'm gonna have to make sure all of the hairs out of the brush bar are out. I know this rubber bumper needs to come out because I know it's part of this, and then I'll be able to remove the brush bar, and then oil and make sure the bearings are clean. I need to go get the vacuum cleaner because this is going to be very dusty. Alright, I got the vacuum cleaner hose. Let's look up that video. I know what video it is, and it has a pretty good description. Pull in or something, and then like the front tab snap free. I'm going to remove this rubber bumper first though. Oh, yuck. That looks delicious. And then, well, that one's broken, so that's cool. Oh, I did it. For belt and bearing service, undercover. Yeet. This bulb's barely working anyway. Oh, that was easy. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh my gosh, this thing's filthy. Cleaning the brush bearings. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. This just slides out apparently. Yikes. Oh my gosh, there's so much dust in there. I don't remember doing this last time. Whoa, this one moves a lot better. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look how much hair is on this thing. That's nuts. No wonder this thing wasn't spinning very well. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Wow. Holy crap. This was out of the belt side, I think. Or no, which side was it out of? It doesn't matter. If you didn't know this, by the way, also razor blades, dangerous. Use at your own risk. Don't let children near them. Oh, my camera battery's almost dead. Fun. Well, I'll continue recording until I'm done. Razor blades, if you didn't know, these brush bars are actually made out of wood. Like, this is wood right here. You can tap on it and it feels like wood. You can take a razor blade to it and cut it down the entire thing. So right here, here is some pieces of string here. And if I go at it with a razor blade, you can see that I'm stripping it a little, but I'm cutting away these little pieces of string. Now this razor blade is super dull, so it's not going to cut very well, so I can probably just go at these pieces of string and it won't care, but I cut one of them at least. This is the bulb ID for the Cental Vaccum. Huh! Oh my gosh, look at that. So on the inside of this cover, it actually has the instructions for taking this thing apart and replacing parts. Replacing the old PowerMate belt. So this is a PowerMate product. Okay. Alrighty, I went and grabbed another battery. I put the unit back all together, grabbed the hose, and this unit should run a lot faster on this carpet. I usually set it to low on this carpet because extra low is too slow for this thing to run and it trips the overload protection. So low is very nice for it. Medium is too high, and now that the vacuum is clean and this is clean, the unit should run pretty decently fast. Hopefully I didn't break the bulb. If I did, oh well, I got a model of it now so I can order a replacement. It's pretty beat up anyway, and I'm surprised the bulb still works because that is definitely the original bulb that came with it. So I'm going to pull it back here, get the hose out of the way. I'm going to do just air. Alright, here comes power. Oh. I tripped the overload protection. Or is it dead for good? This wire is pretty loose, so it might be caused by this thing. Let's see here. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, I got really nervous. I know what's wrong. I didn't plug the cord in the hallway. Now it should work. It's running pretty slow, but it does run. It's getting there. Functionality, work better, goody, good. Let's see if I just run it for a bit and vacuum the living room. By the time I get back to you again, it'll be running faster. Let's see, I'll be back. It's running a lot faster now. I had to vacuum a bit more stuff, but I'll probably be able to vacuum the entire upstairs and get you a good idea after the bar is warmed up. Plus the carpet upstairs is not as shag as this one. This is a pretty thick carpet. Oh yeah, he's a lot happier now. That speed lifting it up is almost normal. It usually spins a little faster than that, but it's pretty darn close. And again, this thing's almost 25 years old, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt being old and not spinning very well, and probably it's as hot as balls in there on those bearings anyway, so I give it, for this age, for this thing, I give it a success.